In today's episode, I pit against Minister Chee for a fun game. Fiona Fussi combines yoga and pilates for an abs workout. And Angela May ushers you into fried rice paradise with prawns and cauliflower.
We'll never stray too far from home.
Hello and welcome to Home together with me, Hossan Leong. The focus of the $33 billion Fortitude budget is clear and simple. It is there to help workers and businesses adapt, transform, and seize new opportunities so that we can all emerge from this stronger. But even with creation of good jobs and upskilling for the future, there will be challenges ahead. So how can we bolster the spirit of our workforce? And can we see the light at the end of the tunnel? Here with me today is my guest who will perhaps shed some light whilst we are still in this tunnel. Here is Senior Minister of State, Mr. Chee Hong Tat. Hello, Minister.
Hi, thanks for giving me this opportunity to speak to all our viewers.
You know, I was reading about this survey. There are two separate surveys, one done by the Economic Development Board, EDB, and the Department of Statistics. And they polled businesses and especially the people in the manufacturing and service industries are very pessimistic about the future. So is there something that the government can say to encourage the people in these various sectors, as well as on the bigger picture, right, the larger scale of things? Can Singapore maintain its reputation as a trusted hub with its regional and global partners?
You know, Hossan, this is a global pandemic, and every country, all around the world, everyone is hit. And really, I think the key is who can survive better, who can bounce back faster, and who can emerge stronger. So that's what we're trying to do to help our companies and workers to be able to survive the crisis, but also to build capabilities so that we can be ready for the new normal. And in a crisis, we know there are both downsides, there are risks, there are challenges, but there are also opportunities. And we also have to look for what are some of these new opportunities that our companies and our workers can seize. And leveraging on our strengths, for example, we have a trusted brand name, we have good connectivity, and we must remain open to ideas, to capital, to talent, so that we can benefit as a hub and to grow together with Asia. How we respond during this crisis will shape how people view us. In the first 4 months of this year, the Economic Development Board has attracted a total of $13 billion in terms of investments. This amount has exceeded what they got for the whole of last year.
Wow, okay.
So of course, what's very important now is to be able to translate these investments into jobs for our people.
Right.
We estimate that these investments can create thousands of jobs. So I think we do have such growth opportunities, growth sectors. The key is how do we train our people to have the skills to be ready for these new jobs. And that's why training is so important. Skills Future is so important. Training is the bridge to bring our workers from where they are now to where they want to be. And I think this is something that we will continue to focus on so that they can take on the jobs and the opportunities in these new growth sectors.
Now, this brings me to my next point. Now, Business Times has came out with a report that about the past 2 months, about 1,500 businesses have folded. What can you say or do to perhaps encourage the F&B industry right now as we are all struggling?
Hopefully by later part of June, we will allow dining in, but with some safe distancing requirements. So, you can imagine the seating capacity will not be the same as before. The business volume may not return to what it used to be. So the key question is, how then do we help our F&B companies to be able to find new ways to make revenue? Think of new business models where they can earn revenue in other ways.
That's great to hear. But what about, the smaller businesses that perhaps say they don't get enough revenue from their takeaway anymore because of the delivery services, the commissions are so high. Is there a win-win situation where, everyone can survive?
So what we have done through the Enterprise Singapore's booster package is that we provide some funding assistance for F&B outlets. So if they develop their own partnership with third-party logistics providers, we will fund 20% of the cost for them.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and even when they go through the 3 big ones, Grab, Deliveroo, and Foodpanda, we also fund 5 percentage points of the commission.
Okay.
So as to help them out. And recently I read about one, NTUC Fair Price, and this company called YQ. They have developed a new concept. They say, okay, we keep the margins for the hawkers so that they can survive, so that they can earn a living. customers, we do our part. We pay a slightly higher cost, 6%,
Okay.
for the food to be delivered to us for the convenience.
I think that's fair.
But can I say, Hossan, one best way, that
Yeah.
we can help our hawkers, just go and do self-pickup.
Yes.
Then we don't have to pay any additional commission fees, and the hawkers can get to keep the full amount.
Absolutely, that's a good idea. Moving from F&B to the hotel industry right now. On your Facebook, you recently wrote that you had a discussion with Singapore Tourism Board (STB) and the various stakeholders for stay-home notice operation.
Yes, I wanted to have this online Zoom call with our colleagues from Tourism Board, from SDC, Sentosa, and also from NParks, because they are part of the team to manage this stay-home notice SHN requirements. But for many of them, this is a new job scope for them. They were doing something else previously, so they had to do quite a lot of changes, get out of their comfort zone, and also make a lot of personal sacrifices. But I think they did a wonderful job. They stepped up to the challenge. They did their duties with a lot of empathy, with a lot of human touch, and in a very professional manner. I give you some examples that they shared with me. One lady who was SHN in the hotel, she was actually breastfeeding. And so she wanted to express her breast milk for her child, but she didn't know how to store it because there were no freezer in the hotel. So in the end, they thought hard about it and they came up with quite an innovative solution. They used an ice cream cart for her to store her milk. Yes.
Okay.
So I think these examples showed that we want to, of course, do our job properly, maintain safety, but also with a human touch. And never forgetting that at the heart of every policy actually is about people.
You guys have been so busy, putting measures and schemes. How do you relax? What do you do to chill out?
I stay next to Bishan Park.
Okay.
So I go jogging at the park.
Oh, okay.
This is very, very nice. Yeah.
Have you seen the robot dog in Bishan Park?
I've read about it, but I've not seen it.
Yeah, because apparently...
I've seen the otters, though.
You've seen the otters?
I've seen the otters.
The Bishan family.
I've seen the otters. They were running... That's right. So they were running across the field and then right into the water.
I walk around the Robertson Quay area and I see the Zouk otters.
Yes.
And apparently the Zouk otters have nowhere to go.
Family.
Yeah, a different family, and they are looking for new territory. So they've been running around Little India and Newton Circus and all that.
They went to Mustafa Center.
Mustafa, that's right.
Group. Yes. I don't know to do what, but they went to Mustafa Center. I think what happened was that the family size grew.
Yeah.
They had new ones, and then they had to look for new territories.
Right.
That's why they were venturing around. So it's actually a good learning point for us, Hossan. What we can learn from the otters.
What is it?
They are resourceful, they are resilient, and they are willing to take risks, have the courage to seek out new opportunities. Wow. That's something that we must do as well, right? And I also noticed another thing about the otters that we can learn from. If you look at the otters, they always travel as a family, stay together, help one another. And that, again, is something that I think we can learn from. We remain united, support one another so that we can get through this crisis together.
All right, Minister, let's just play a game together. I mean, I do that with my friends to relax as well when we are at home. We play Zoom Pyramid game. These are all questions from my game show, We Are Singaporeans Before. What is the name of the housing estate which was originally a Cantonese burial ground?
Bishan.
Exactly, Pek Sang Teng.
That one, my GRC.
Exactly.
So I better get it right.
You better get it right. And don't worry, for our viewers out there, Minister does not know the questions beforehand, okay? In the bid to host the Youth Olympic Games in 2010, which other country was shortlisted as a finalist besides us? Do you remember?
Oh dear.
Yeah. I give you two choices. Japan? Oh no, sorry, it was Russia. It was Russia, yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, this is a little history question. In 1968, besides outfitting stars like Ava Gardner and Brigitte Bardot, who is the world-famous French designer that designed the Singapore girls' sarong kebaya?
Oh no, I read about this before, but I can't remember.
Right? His initials are PB.
Not Preta Branca, right?
No. Pass?
I'm sorry, I don't
Okay,
know.
it's Pierre Balmain.
All right.
Yes. Now, which year was ERP introduced in Singapore?
95?
Wow.
1995?
Very close. 1998. Yeah.
98,
Yeah.
okay,
Wow. Okay. Finally, one that is very close to all our hearts. What does the crescent moon on our national flag represent?
Young nation.
Absolutely right. A young rising nation. Well done. Not bad. Not bad.
2 out of 5.
2 out of 5. Okay. Never mind.
Okay, well then I prepared some questions for you as well.
Okay.
And since just now you were asking me about F&B, so my questions are with regards to food and beverages.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, what is the favorite drink of James Bond?
A vodka martini, shaken, not stirred.
Yeah, oh, correct. Well done. Okay, what is the most expensive spice in the world?
I was going to say one of the Spice Girls, but then no. Most expensive spice in the world. Oh, man. Spice. It's at the tip of my tongue. Okay, I pass. What is it?
Saffron.
Saffron.
Okay, what type of pasta has an Italian name that means little worms?
Little worms. Worms. Not fusilli? No.
No.
Penne? I'm just guessing anyhow.
No.
Okay.
Vermicelli.
What?
Or what we call bihun.
Oh, vermicelli. Oh, little worms.
Yes. Yes.
Wow,
Vermi
okay.
means worms.
There you go. Oh,
Italian.
yeah, of course, vermin. All right.
But I think our bihun nicer.
Yeah, bihun.
Our local bihun nicer.
Cha bihun.
Okay, which fast food chain has the largest number of outlets in the world?
Oh, dare I say that? But I know it might probably be wrong. McDonald's. No, right?
Subway.
Whoa!
No, Subway.
Really? Subway?
Yes.
Wow.
In Subway. Okay, last question.
Okay.
One of my favorite beers is IPA. Now, what does IPA stand for?
International Parents Association.
Salah.
Okay, what is it? I don't drink beer.
Beer, ale. Oh, you don't drink beer? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm a red wine kind of person, but yeah, that is so okay.
So atas, drink red wine.
Wow. Cheap one.
India Pale Ale.
Oh, okay, Indian Pale Ale, yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, 1 point. At least I got my vodka martini correct.
So I did better than you.
Yes,
I
thank
got
you.
2 out of 5.
Well done. Thank you for playing with us and spending time
very
with
much
us.
for that. Thank you.
Thank you. So hope to see you soon in person. Take care.
Thank you. Same here.
Well, there we have it. In just a while, stay tuned because we're going to get fit with our fitness instructor.
I'm going to show you a yoga and Pilates workout that you can do for your core and abs.
We'll never stray too far from home. We'll never stray too far from home.
Hello, welcome back. Yoga and Pilates may seem same, but they are quite different. Both have some similarities such as they work the body and focus on core strength, balance and flexibility. However, while some of the movements may look the same, they're actually used in different ways and to attain different goals. Combining the best of these two exercises, let's join Fiona Fussi as she takes us through the essential steps of working our abs with this easy-to-follow workout.
Hi, I'm Fiona Fussi, and I'm going to show you a yoga and Pilates workout that you can do for your core and abs. All you need is a mat on the floor, and let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is a yoga vinyasa flow to kind of stretch and warm up our bodies. Come to the top of your mat, breathe in, look up, stretch, breathe out, forward bend. Touch your toes. From here, step your right foot back into a lunge. Then come back both feet into plank and do a chaturanga, which is a yoga push-up. And then release your back, look up, cobra pose. Lift up and back into downward dog. Try to press your heels down to the floor and stretch your back. Long neck. stretch out your neck, your shoulders. Now come forward into plank. Bring your left foot forward into a lunge. Bring your right foot to the front of your mat as well. Bend forward. Breathe in. Half up, half bend. Bend all the way down. Breathe in and stretch up. Breathe out, and we're in our starting position again. Now for our next move, come down into three-legged dog. Come forward into plank, but bring your right knee to your right elbow. This is great for your core. Hold it there. You're working your abs. Then kick your right foot back again and bring your right knee to your left elbow. Now you're working your oblique abs. Feel your abs working and shaking. Kick your right leg back. We're gonna do it one more time. Bring your right knee to your right elbow. Hold it there. We're gonna do one step harder. Bring your right knee to your right wrist. Don't drop your knee. Hold it there. And then kick it back. Right foot back out. Other side, last time. Right knee to left elbow. Hold it here. Twist. Slide your right knee to your left wrist. Hold it there. Feel the contraction. And release. Now for our next exercise, we're gonna do a side plank. Extend your hands out and crunch. Side crunch. In, really crunch your side abs, your obliques. In and out. In and out. In and out. Okay, now we're gonna do other side. Right hand in the middle of the mat. Extend your hand out and crunch. Extend and meet your left elbow and your left knee. Use your obliques. Keep your balance. Use your core. Last one. Crunch in, hold it, and extend. Whew. Okay, I really feel my abs working. For our next exercise, we're gonna do boat pose. Come down into low boat pose and crunch back up. Lift your feet up, 90 degree, hands out, shoulders down. Relax your shoulders a little bit. Hold it here. You should feel the contraction in your abs. Balance. Whew. This is an isometric exercise. Your abs, your core is really tight. Keep your shoulders down and back. And now we're gonna level up. Come down into low boat pose. Make sure your feet are off the ground. Feel your abs shaking. And come back up to high boat pose. One more time, let's go down. Low boat pose. Keep your abs contracted. Whew. Okay, well done. We have one last ab workout. Come down to lie on your mat, and we're gonna do V-sits. Extend your hands and your legs out and crunch in. Try to touch your toes with your hands. Don't let go of the contraction in your abs when you extend. Keep your feet off the floor. It's like a double crunch. And out. And crunch. Oh, okay, now let go. Lie flat. Stretch out your abs. And release. Woo! You should feel your abs burning. I know I do. Thank you so much for joining me, and see you next time.
We'll never stray too far from home. We'll never stray too far from home.
Welcome back. Now, it's probably one of the easiest dishes to cook if you want to quickly whip up something simple and fuss-free. That's right, fried rice. It can be a no-brainer, but what if you want it to be a little different and yet tasty and satisfying at the same time? I shall leave that challenge to our celebrity chef Angela May and let her show you what fried rice paradise is all about.
Hi everyone, I am Chef Angela May and I hope you are all safe and healthy. So today we are going to be making a cauliflower fried rice without any rice. I know a lot of people have a bunch of dietary restrictions or just want to try out something new or unique now because you're all cooking at home so much lately. So first, I'm going to prepare my ginger, probably, 15 grams. Since I have my grater out, I'm just going to go ahead and grate this so we have really nice, fine, beautiful ginger. Put that aside. And then now, to prepare my cauliflower rice, just going to go ahead, take the cauliflower and start grating it. Look at how nice and fluffy this is. That's so beautiful. Really nice fluff. I'm going to make sure I have a hot pan. Into my hot pan, I'm going to add a bit of olive oil. They have plenty of space. They're going to cook very, very fast. Just season them a bit. Just salt and pepper for the prawns. And they only need a couple of minutes. Okay, that's lovely. So I'm just going to take the prawns out and set them aside first. Add a bit of extra oil. Then I'm going to start sautéing the red onion. And into this will be the garlic. And then this is just the cilantro stems. And now we're totally ready for all of our beautiful cauliflower rice. Add a bit more olive oil. Chilies are going to go in. Gorgeous carrots. All of our lovely ginger. Okay, and then now to this, we're gonna start adding all of our flavors. So in goes the soy. And we're not gonna salt this at all, we're just gonna be using the fish sauce and the soy for the salinity. Okay, this chili is our secret weapon. It is like the crack of the condiment world. It's lao gama, it's so delicious. If you can find it in the stores, you've gotta try it. Turn off my heat and start building my plate. Just using this cute blue plate as well, just to remind myself to make sure to cherish the little things in life. So now let's just go ahead and add these beautiful prawns. That looks lovely. And then I love to add a little bit of crunch and some texture, so we're just gonna have gorgeous peanuts. And of course, cilantro. Cannot wait to try this. It looks so healthy. The cauliflower really does absorb all of the flavors of the rest of the ingredients. So you get all that beautiful garlic and onion, and of course, that secret ingredient, that lao gama chili sauce. Oh my gosh, it is so delicious. I hope you're all staying safe and healthy out there, Singapore.
Fortitude means courage in pain or adversity. May we all have the courage to soldier on and embrace the challenges and difficulties ahead with a positive attitude. I'm Hossan Leong. Stay safe, stay sane, and stay strong. And join me again tomorrow on Home Together.
'Cause home is never